Well, I was going to say good morning, but I'll say good afternoon to the board. My name is Ramona Tripp Burbeck. I'll try not to come apart at the seams, but I'm native Miwok, as were both my parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents. First with land development, I've watched El Dorado County go to blacktop and concrete, to El Dorado Hills, to shootings and gangs. Is it going to come into, within western El Dorado County? It's going to come into the eastern part of our county, where we will have to put bars on our windows and doors and not go out at night, and our children and seniors will not be safe. My mother told me a story long ago. Before there was Poor Reds, it was Kelly's Bar, and before that, a general store. Mr. Fescue took the mail to the Celio Ranch on the Union Mine Road, where it was dropped off. The families would come across the swinging bridge down from their homes to collect their mail. Otherwise, they had to go by buckboard and horse to the town of El Dorado. While living here, I've seen many, many changes. Where the Diamond Springs post office is was a boarding house. My mother's uncle owned that boarding house, and my mother worked there as a young girl. There was a spring that flowed under the boarding house and now under the Diamond Springs post office. That was called Morning Star Spring, very sacred to our people. They had to put huge pipes under the ground before they could build the Diamond Springs post office. There was that much water. As years went on, a person took over that property. But as a child, I went with my family to an Indian family that lived right on the corner of El Dorado, or Diamond Springs, Highway 49, and Pleasant Valley Road. We were always instructed to be very respectful of the spring and the grinding rocks that was on the hill behind the house. When the property was sold, we called it the Kidder property. It was sold to him, and he also petitioned the county to build on that property. The Board of Supervisors and the Planning Department, and even our own chairperson sold us out, as well as did the Army Corps of Engineers. I called down there and talked to the Army Corps of Engineers and asked them who was the idiots that okayed that. And they said the Board of Supervisors, the Planning Department, and our own chairperson and themselves. I said, you all should be fired for what you did. I took pictures of the Kidder property being bulldozed on weekends, and the county did nothing to stop them. I took pictures after Morning Star Spring was bulldozed, and our firstborn woman was crying because of what was done to our sacred site, and water was still coming up and blackberries were sprouting. I burned sage to bless our sacred site, and I asked our Creator to forgive the people for what they know, not what they do. But did they know what they did? Was it all about the almighty dollar? We ask that you look down the road for our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren, not just today. Thank you.
Thank you. Come on up. Wow. Yeah, I got to take a second.